Good morning to you, or good afternoon, or maybe it's evening when you're watching this. Well, whatever time it is, I hope it's a good one. Thank you for stopping by the Charles Fort Lauderdale Garden. I'm Marva, and this morning the task is to hydrate the plants. We haven't had rain in 2 days, so I'm gonna have to water the plants. And it's a cool morning, 60 degrees Fahrenheit. That's rather cool for us at this time. So when it's cool, it's also a good time to water the garden, keep them frost free. So that's what's happening today. As you come in, I ask that you leave a thumbs up if you like what you see. If you have not yet subscribed, please do that. Thank you for your time. Thank you for coming. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming by. Welcome. Thank you for your thumbs up. This morning, I'm hydrating the plants since we have not had rain in 2 days. And it's a bit cool this morning as well. How is it in your neck of the wood? This is the string beans bed. And over here is Swiss chards. Thank you for your thumbs up. Hasn't rained in 2 days, and I don't see any rain in the near future. Go ahead and give a thumbs up. Thank you for coming. now over here we are at the mini bell pepper. How are you doing? It's Friday morning here, 7:30 a.m. Friday, October 31st, last day of the month. Wow, we're almost near the end of the year. Tomorrow, it's November 1st. How are you doing? Thanks for your thumbs up. I appreciate it. It's kind of cool here, 60, 60 degrees Fahrenheit. What is it like in your neck of the woods? Early mornings or late evenings are the best times to water your plants. Just before the sun comes up and right after the sun sets. If you're just coming in, welcome. Welcome to the Charles Fort Lauderdale Garden. Thank you for coming. Remember to give a thumbs up as well. If you've not yet subscribed, go ahead. Subscribe. It's free. Right here we have our good morning, Jerry. Well, it's morning here. Yeah, it's good morning there. Happy Friday to you too. Thank you for stopping by. This morning I'm watering the plants. We have not had rains in 2 days. So I'm watering the plant. And it's also good to water right now because it's kind of cool. And watering the plants keep the when it's cool, when you water your plants during the cool time, it keeps the plants from getting frost. Thank you for your thumbs up. There's some green onions right here. And the rest of the bed is mini bell peppers. And there's habanero pepper right here in this container. And give them a good watering because there's no rain in the forecast coming up soon. No rain in the forecast right now. And in this bed, this netted bed, are lettuce, celery, and collard greens. The good thing about this type of netting is there's no need to remove it when you're watering your plants. Good morning to everyone. Good morning. Thank you for your thumbs up. Well, maybe good afternoon where you are. And for some of you, it's even Friday evening. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing? Here's our collard greens. Birds are happy, happy, happy birds. All right, the next bed right here. This is our callaloo and tomato beds. In your area, callaloo is also known, maybe known as amaranth. I've harvested from this about 3 times already. Thank you for coming and welcome. I'm Marva. Welcome to the Charles Fort Lauderdale Garden. We haven't had rains in 2 days, so it's time for us to water the plants. On this very cool morning, 60 degrees Fahrenheit. What is it like in your neck of the woods? Thank you for your thumbs up. I appreciate it. Making sure the plants are watered real good because I'm not going to be doing it tomorrow. Hello, Fabian. It's 35. Oh, in Texas, 35 degrees. Wow, that is cold. Good morning to you. Thank you for stopping by. Ah, it's pretty cold, 35. Wow. Over here are our pineapple beds, and between the pineapple plants, we have okra. Thank you for your thumbs up, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate it. Do you like okra? Many people don't like okra because of the texture. But okra, if you think past the texture and think about the benefits, it's good for your digestive system. You hear that bird? So it's in this tree right here. Trying to get my attention. It does that all the time. Wherever I am, this bird will find me and go into a tree nearby and start. Good morning to you. It's a cardinal. It's a red bird. Trying to see if I can It's trying to come to the feeder. Maybe if I move away a little bit, it'll come. Yeah, this is another of the pineapple and okra bed. Pineapple's been here for a while, but we just planted the okra a few weeks ago, just a couple weeks ago. And look at that, they're growing up. Thank you for coming. Thank you for your thumbs up too. And please go ahead and subscribe. You know, the analytics show that most of you are watching. You watch all the time, but you forget to do one thing, and that is to subscribe. So go ahead, it's free. Just touch that subscribe button. Leave your thumbs up, and that's two ways to help the channel grow. I appreciate it in advance because I know you're going to do it. So thank you so much. It's a pleasant, cool 60 degrees here. Not complaining though, because Fabian is saying it's 35 degrees where he is in Texas. So I guess 60 degrees is very warm for Fabian. Yeah, this, oh, let me show you. The cardinal is on the ground. Oh, she left. She's trying to come to eat because the feeder is right here. The feeders are right there. So she's trying to get something to eat. But I'll get out of our way real soon. Right here is, oh, look at this beautiful flower. That purple flower right there. That's the blossom of the sweet potato vines. So this is the sweet potato bed. And this sweet potato bed is a volunteer because it came up on its own, meaning this part of the bed we did not deliberately plant. This started growing from the leftovers of our last harvest. So whatever was left in the ground started growing again. And before we get a chance to transplant them into another bed, it started to blossom. Oh, there's our lovely friend right here, that red cardinal. Let me bring it up closer. The cardinal and the blue jays are on the feeder. There it is. Cardinal's on the left, blue jay just left. But that's the one making all the noise. I'm gonna leave you right here. You can observe it. Excuse me. While I water the plants. Oops, she's gone. All right. So yes, as I was saying about this sweet potato bed, started growing on its own from leftover sweet potatoes that were in the ground. So we just decided to leave it there so it could do its thing, and it is really growing nice and fluffy. Let me zoom you back out. Hopefully we'll get a nice crop, because just because it looks so nice and fluffy and green doesn't mean it's going to produce potatoes at all. Because when you have tubers growing in the ground and you can't see what's under there, it's hard to tell. It's the same with yam. Any kind of yam, anything that grows underground, potatoes, or yam, you never know what you're going to get. No, you don't. So we're doing this in faith and praying that we get something. You might be wondering, how long does it take for the potatoes before we harvest them? Potatoes take 90 to 120 days. That's 3 to 4 months. I usually leave it in there for about 6 in the hopes that, we get some good crops. I see quite a few um, flowers. So let's hope that it's doing something down there. Thank you for coming. Thank you for your thumbs up. Thank you for subscribing. You know you didn't subscribe. Go ahead and subscribe. You can learn a lot on this channel. So go ahead. Click that subscribe button. And that's your way of helping the channel to grow. So if you put your thumbs up, you did your thumbs up already, that's one way. So try another way. Subscribe. Or you said you already subscribed? Then share the channel. Or leave a comment. All those are good ways to help the channel to grow. Thank you for coming. And this is pest free. No white flies whatsoever. There are no white flies whatsoever, and that's a good thing. All right, so the next bed right here is where we have some more brassicas like mustard greens, broccoli, and kale. These are from the family of plants called brassicas. Brassicas include kale, broccoli, cauliflower, mustard greens, callaloo, collard greens, Swiss chard, etc. All those greens are from the brassica family. Thank you for your time and your thumbs up. Welcome. Good morning or good afternoon, or maybe it's good evening on this Friday, October 31st. All right, the next bed right here. It's a small one, but it's a powerful one. It's our herbs bed. We have basil, thyme, oregano, parsley, and green onions. Every organic garden has its issues. With this one, it's pest control. So I've done quite a number of things to control the pests. And one of them is the netting that you see on top of them. I also planted spring onions, green onions or scallion, same thing. They help to deter pests. And I've also started something new this year, and that is to sprinkle cloves. That spice that you use in your kitchen. Sprinkle cloves in the garden. And I've seen a big difference. The absence of any pests whatsoever. No, no white flies, no aphids. And I'm going to contribute that to the cloves. That's the only thing that is different that I've done this year, and I've not seen any pest. Okay, now I have some seedlings in pots and some other plants that need to be watered. This one is loaded with papaya seedlings. And this is a mint plant that I planted 2 days ago. That's mint. We have some more papaya seedlings over here in these pots. Papayas grow all year round. Tropical fruit. It's one of those that grow all year round. And we have some more plants and seedlings right here. Let me put it where you can see. So here we have thyme. There's a pineapple. What else we have over here? Lots of papaya seedlings. And this is a sugar apple. That's a cutting that another YouTube content creator gave to me. This one. And this plant over here is a dwarf Malayan coconut. So we start off by planting it in the container, and very soon it will be going into the ground. This is our sugar apple tree, and under it we have planted some pineapples. There's one sugar apple on the tree, and that's the first one in 2 years. So that came after feeding the tree with kitchen scraps, lots and lots of kitchen scraps, to the point where one of the kitchen scraps right now is growing, and that's bell pepper. I'm going to show it to you, some of the bell peppers on it in a minute. I'll show you the sugar apple as well. Thank you for coming. If you like what you see, go ahead and give a thumbs up, will you? Thank you for your time. Thank you for coming. Give a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. And go ahead and subscribe. Yeah. Help the channel to grow. That way I know you want to see more. I'll take you over there to show you the peppers that are growing from my kitchen scraps over there. Excuse me, sorry about that. All right. Came from kitchen scraps. And there are a couple of peppers right here. There should be another one on the plant here. Here it is. Last year we harvested quite a few from it. No, early this year. Yeah, so this whole thing is a pepper plant. Let me show you our sugar apple. Here it is. Now, sugar apple, as the name suggests, is very sweet. And so ants will take it over. So I have to be watching it, you know. Some of the sap, the sugary sap came out of it. Yeah, there, it's loaded with ants right there. I don't know if you can see them crawling around. But I don't know if we're going to be able to enjoy this fruit. But that's how it is. All right, now I need to water this right here, our sugar cane that we planted recently. So we're starting it out in this box, and then we're going to move it somewhere into the garden. Let me get the hose. They're growing fast. It's been just 3 days since they were planted there, and look at the already growing plants. Oh, these bottles, you may be wondering what they are. Let me show you how we use them. It's a drip system. So you fill up the bottle with water. Hold on a minute, let me get this. All right, and then I need to wash out this. This top part allows the water to drip. So I'm going to show you. It's a very simple drip system, and it's effective. So if you have pots or a bed, you can use this. So this, you turn it down like this, and see the spout. You determine how much water that you want coming out of it, and then you leave it in this case, in that bed, and it will keep your bed hydrated or your container hydrated. Put it down like this. Yeah, So that's the purpose of that drip system. When it gets dry, especially very dry, that's when I start using them. So I have to monitor the weather to see how much rain we're going to get. And if it's not looking good, then I'd put them out. Welcome if you're just coming in. Welcome to the Charles Foot Lauderdale Garden. I'm Marva, and I thank you for coming. Would you go ahead and give a thumbs up? I'd really appreciate it. Thank you. Now, next stop is going to be the pineapple containers right over here. Before we do that, let's take care of this apple tree here. This is a star apple, tropical fruit, star apple. That's the plant for that. And now we have all these pineapples here. I call this a pineapple container garden. We have harvested 3 pineapples from this section a couple months ago. So in the next season, we're expecting to see a lot more. Do you like pineapples? Pineapples need 6 to 8 hours of sunlight per day. That's a fact you learn. I need to bring the hose up some more. Because I have to take it over to the dwarf Julie mango tree when I'm finished right here. Laura, Hope. No, the reason I'm watering today is because it hasn't rained in 2 days. And I don't see any rain coming up soon. And I'll be able to do it tomorrow. So I'm doing it today. Thank you so much for stopping by, Laura. I appreciate it. I appreciate a thumbs up too. Yeah, the best water is rainwater. It's the best fertilizer too. Okay, just normal watering. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. And over here, you agree? Yes. Over there is now that, what I was talking about, that dwarf Julie mango tree. It's right there. Let me bring you up some more so you can see. That's a Julie mango tree, dwarfed. And if you stay on a little bit more longer, I'll show you the honeycomb that a group of bees decided to make into our compost bin. We have a huge honeycomb in there. Started out with bees making their hive in there. And they were there for about 2.5 months. We couldn't go near the bin. There were so many bees. So now they're gone, and just a few in there trying to stay around, but once they eat their honey and they get full and it's all finished, they're not going to survive. Oh, your brother is a beekeeper. Oh, okay. I've been learning a lot since the bees. It's not the first time that they've come and created a hive or honeycomb, and I've been learning a lot from the beekeeper around here. Yeah, it's a very interesting job. They're in this. It's right here in this bin. This is our compost bin, and they just love to take up residence there. And so much so that that bunch of bananas, we weren't able to tend to the banana. It just stayed there and did its thing while the bees were over here, you know. But every time, see this coconut, we have 3 of these coconut trees that are blossoming right now. Every time they start blossoming, that's when we have a whole lot of bees. No honey yet? Oh yeah, the honey's almost finished. They've been honey. Let me show you. I'm gonna open it up. Yeah, the honey. I mean, we didn't take it out. We just left it in there because there were so many bees, and I can't afford not even one sting. So, this is what. Oh, I don't see any bees now. They look like they're perished. They have perished. Oh, they're gone. Okay, it's dried up now. It was loaded with honey a couple weeks ago. Oh, I see one straggler. Yeah. So pretty soon we'll be able to go in there and reclaim our compost bin. All right. I see one in there. It won't be around for long though. So that's what was going on in that bin for 2.5 months. Bees are very interesting creatures. Yeah. So that's one of our coconut tree. Let me show you some things in the garden. Here we have a plantain plant. Hasn't started bearing fruits yet. But here's another. I have fresh supply of honey. He has 12 hives. Woo! He has 15 gallons of honey. Has the queen gone or died? The queen is gone. I think she left because right after, yeah, the queen is gone. Another coconut tree. Here's banana. And of course you've seen these 2 bananas right here. These 2 bunches. This is a large bunch, a very large bunch. And the one in the corner over there. Beautiful. And here is this is our first tree from which we got coconuts last year. And it's blossoming all over again. And because it's a lovely bunch. I see bees there. The bees are really active when the coconuts start blossoming. And here we have what we call yellow yam in this container that we had to dug up from one of our pineapple beds. It started growing in the pineapple beds, and so we dug it up. And we had these 2 large containers here. We'll open up the bottom of this one, and hopefully the yam will go all the way down. But it's growing. I have to be careful because it's a prickly vine. But it's doing very well. The tree is its trellis. It's a palm tree, a native palm tree here. And this is a dwarf avocado plant. We harvested 2 avocados a couple of months ago. 2 large avocados. The video is on And here are some papayas. We have many, many papaya trees in the garden. We even have one growing in a container, just to show you that things can grow in containers. Anything you plant can grow in containers. See that tree? Ah, you want? Okay. And this is the last thing we planted, an East Indian, a dwarf East Indian mango tree. And we have another bunch of bananas over here. It's a big bunch too. And this is another pineapple bed. And here is a large avocado tree. Hasn't started bearing fruits yet, but we expect it's going to start bearing very soon. The next season. This is our ackee tree that we harvested at least 20 times from it. It's now bearing no more fruits right now. Here's another avocado there. We have had many, many, many avocados from this tree. Not avocados, I mean papayas. Sorry about that. What about in the winter? Our temperature is temperate, it's almost kind of tropical. So today we have 60 degrees. We don't get this a lot. We don't get 60 degrees. Yesterday was up to 85. Today's the high is going to be about 76. So the weather here depends on what goes on up north. But other than that, it's always warm. More papayas. This one is, I think I'm going to let it stay for a couple of days more. Almost ready. We usually pick them before they get too ripe, or else the birds will enjoy them. This is what we call a hog plum tree. Thank you if you're just coming in. Welcome. Welcome to the Charles Fort Lauderdale Garden. I'm Marva, and I thank you for stopping by, doing a little tour. Here's some more avocados. Can you tell we love avocados? 2 of them came from the same place. When you dig a hole and plant something, you never know what you're going to get. And we even have more pineapples over here in these beds. And these were planted just a few weeks ago, from the seedlings that you saw over there. We take them from seedlings, and look at that. And this shape is going to be different from the others. And do you know that you can plant papayas that come from the same papaya and get different shapes? Meaning some may be round, some may be long. I don't know why, but that's what we have discovered. I'm going to start a lemon tree. Yeah, I wish we could. We are having issues with citrus, with a disease called citrus greening. Now, this is the state where the state fruit is orange, but you won't find them in our backyards. The disease prevents, for example, let me show you one. This little tree right here, is a triple citrus tree. It's supposed to grow orange, lemon, and lime. We've had this for about 4 years now. We have gotten a lemon and a lime one time. This is how you know when it's diseased. When the disease orange is called citrus greening. The leaves curl up like this and you get nothing. I don't know why we keep it. We're hoping that maybe it will come back again. But we have had to get rid of 2 citrus trees. 2 of them were tangerines. Yeah, they don't do well here in a state where we're supposed to have a lot of citrus. So go ahead and plant your lemon tree, my dear. Make some lemons. Anything that can grow, go ahead and plant them because things are very expensive now in the supermarket. Huh, everything is expensive. This is what we call a June plum tree. It's also known as uh, golden apples right here. Now, a papaya, some kind of papaya seedling end up in here and decided to grow too. So we have a papaya tree right there next to it. So once we harvest from it, we'll just take it out. By the time we decided to take it down, it was too late. And since it's a healthy tree, we just decided to leave it there. Let's see what it does. And I notice it's going to start blossoming. There's some buds on it. Yeah. Welcome to the Charles Fort Lauderdale Garden. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for your thumbs up. And if you have not yet subscribed, will you consider doing so? We certainly help the channel to grow. Thank you so much in advance. All right, I'm going to see what I can do over here at the pineapple bed. Get the hose. Over here we also have amaranth or callaloo. And this evening, later on, you'll see a that when I harvested from here. We have pineapples also in containers over here and over there. I'll show you in a minute. Get you closer. You can plant anything in containers and they'll grow. I need to come up here and do some weeding. Next time, I'll be weeding from here. If you, for those who did not see the beds, I'll show you what's in the beds. Here we have curly kale, broccoli. The broccolis didn't start growing yet. And mustard greens, those neon green are mustard greens. And here we have our sweet potato bed. It took off a life on its own. It's doing very well. I love the beautiful flower that comes with when it's blossoming. Look at that. That's how you know it's a sweet potato. And we have more pineapples. And in between some of the pineapples, we have okras. Over here are tomatoes and callaloo or amaranth. We have a couple of tomatoes right here. And this is habanero. There's some green ones on it, but I like to leave them until they turn yellow or red. Yeah, quite a few there. They're the same colors as the leaves, same color as the leaves, so it's hard to see. And here we have some spring onions. I'm gonna grow some more. There's also a huge onion that I planted in there. Here are collard greens. Some celery and lettuce. And over here is our mini bell peppers. Plants are wet now. And between them are okras. These are the okra plants right here. Here is our string beans bed. And over here are Swiss chard. I planted these Swiss chards about 6 days ago, and it looks like I need to start harvesting. There were seedlings when I planted them. Yeah, I think I need to pick some of these. And then a tomato plant decided to plant itself right there. I think I'm going to remove it and put it in the other bed with the tomatoes. Yeah, need to do that. So that's the extent of the beds. All the others over there I showed you with the pineapples. And this right here in front of you is our guava tree. I'm going to be looking to see if there's anything that is ready to be harvested from the tree. We have harvested a whole lot of guavas before. I know there are small ones there, and I see a blossom. Oh, there's a blossom right there. These blossoms only last 24 hours. Lots of small fruits. There's a tree right here. I don't think there's any there that's ready for harvesting. Look at this. There's a flower in bloom. It's the most beautiful blooms. What do you think? And these right here are plantain plants. We have harvested plantains. Do you know that plantains and banana plants only give you one bunch? Each plant give you one bunch of fruits. When you're ready to be harvested, you harvest it and then you chop it down and make space for the suckers, those little ones on the bottom. Here's another papaya plant. Lots of papayas are going to be on this one. And this is our third coconut tree that is blossoming. Somebody's having a party this early in the morning. Oh. And on the other side, let me take you over there along the side. We have other bananas, plantains, papaya again. Thank you for your thumbs up, guys. Do you like what you're seeing? If you do, can you give a thumbs up and subscribe? How about that? There we go. More papayas. And this tree over here is a naseberry, also known as sapodilla. Has lots and lots of fruits on it. It smells so sweet. These are very small. They're not ready yet. They're tiny. They're going to get much bigger. But it's loaded. And if the winds don't blow them off, we'll be having a very lovely crop with lots to share. And look, two bunches of bananas. Small ones, but hey, they're bananas. Thank you, Lorianne. Beautiful garden, blessings. You're from LA? Thank you so much. Welcome. Welcome to the Charles Fort Lauderdale Garden. I'm Marva, and I'm happy that you stopped by. Here's another bunch of bananas that's coming up. Thank you for your thumbs up. And if you don't mind, will you subscribe? More banana plants. Wherever you find a banana plant, you will find suckers. So when you plant one plant, whether it's plantain or bananas, you will never have to plant another one. Because look what right here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the same area. They all came from one mother plant. And once these have developed and harvested, you chop them down and make space for the others around them. Yeah. This is a cherry tree that we recently had to trim because a certain vine, the soricity vine, took over the tree, wrapped itself around it, just causing all kinds of problems, and the tree was not bearing fruits. But look, I see one, a green one. So that's what it needed. It just needed the room, the space. Yeah, So when you have a garden, you have to do that sometimes. Just prune, trim, chop down to get something. And look at what is coming up here. A bunch of bananas. Look at that. That's the flower. Oh, you're in Idaho, but I wish I could have a wonderful garden like yours. Oh, thank you. Eslyn, wow, such a beautiful garden. Oh, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Yeah, so this is a lovely flower coming up here. Thank you for coming. Thank you for your thumbs up. And thank you for subscribing in advance. And I don't know if you were here when I showed you the one sugar apple that came up after we have been putting kitchen scraps down here to get this tree to bear. There's a backstory for it why I believe it stopped bearing 2 years ago. A bunch of bees decided to make a hive in the tree. I'm in Brooklyn, New York. All right, welcome. Thank you. Thank you for coming, Miss Benjamin. Yes, so a large, I can't believe somebody's already having music somewhere. This is very unusual. I don't know what's going on down there. But a large beehive was in here. We had to get the beekeeper and to come and to get rid of it. And so the tree was not burned, and so we started feeding kitchen scraps down here. Yeah, the kitchen scraps were growing, but nothing was growing up here. We got bell peppers, we got tomatoes, we got a melon, and we also decided to plant some pineapples. That's what you're looking at down there. And so I keep, talking about this tree. I'm saying we may have to just take this tree down. Talking to the tree, you need to do something. And lo and behold, a few weeks ago, I saw this. It was loaded with ants, though. It's called a sugar apple, sweet sap, and a lot of this sugary sap was running out. And I don't know if we're even going to enjoy this fruit because it's loaded with ants. But at least it started bearing, so it spared itself. And this is a plantain. And here is another of our coconut tree. I love the beautiful blossom. This is what it looks like when it just starts blossoming. Love the green. And you will see bees. Every time they start blossoming, the bees come. Yeah. So I love the bees in the garden. I just have to stay away from them. And there's a lovely bunch right here. For the first time, we're going to get fruits from this tree. And look at this. More and more. And this is our pineapple container garden. Mariana, thank you for coming. Your garden reminds me of my country, Grenada. Oh, I've been to Grenada. My husband is from Grenada. I've been there a few times. Yeah, you're right. That's what I see when I go there. It's just a beautiful place with beautiful gardens. Welcome, Miss Benjamin. I know some Benjamins from Grenada too. It's interesting. Yeah. Thank you for coming. Thank you for your thumbs up, guys. Lorian, happy Halloween today. I love hearing about your garden. It's only 6:33 a.m. here. You're 2 hours behind. Are you in the Midwest? Early for me, but looks lovely there. Shake cinnamon where you don't want ants and they leave them alone. Oh yeah? Okay, because I got some cinnamon powder I ordered just the other day. All right. I'm going to do that. Thank you for the advice. Cinnamon where you don't want ants. Okay. All right, Eslyn. Oh, okay, great. All right. Yeah. You see, that's why I like YouTube. You learn a lot. Yeah, you learn from other people. Thank you. I'm gonna do that once I finish here. The cinnamon is coming out. And this is for those who didn't see that yet, my Julie mango tree. It's a dwarf Julie mango tree. And this is where we started. Yes, so I thank you all for coming. Let me show you the yam that's in the container. Yellow yam. It was growing in the sweet potato bed. No, not sweet potato bed. It was growing in the pineapple bed. And so we took it out and we had these two containers. Decided to put them in there and it's growing, growing right on the tree. The tree becomes its trellis, which is good. It's a palm tree. So we're gonna have some yellow yam sometime. But these things take a long time, you know. But yeah, so that's it. And this is one of our biggest bunch of bananas. Look at that. I don't know how many hands on this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 or 9, somewhere there. And that one over there, I don't know how much it is either. Oh, okay. So that's it, folks. I thank for coming. Thank you for staying. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your thumbs up. And those of you who are subscribed, I really, really appreciate it. It gives me the encouragement to keep going. Yes, that's what it does. I appreciate it. And I hope you'll have a blessed day. And some of you are already way back in your day, some, way forward already, in the afternoon, maybe evening. Some of you just starting. Whatever it is, I hope you have a blessed day. I hope you get to accomplish everything you have planned. And I want you to take care of yourself so you can take care of others. Because remember, self-care is health care. So have a blessed weekend. Take care. Your trees are gorgeous, you know. Okay, you did. Cinnamon will help protect your garden. I use it to protect the food. To protect the food out for the animals. All right. Thank you for sharing your garden. Take care. Thank you to Eslin. And everybody have a great, great day.